Good evening and welcome to Nashville, Tennessee.
And welcome to the 25th anniversary celebration of Truth.
These next 2 hours will be an historic evening as we retrace the steps of a gospel music group that has literally redefined the shape of contemporary Christian music. Roger Breland and Truth have traced a path through this industry that has left footprints that many will follow for years to come. We invite you to join with us for this exciting evening of music and ministry as we listen to the great music of Truth, For Him, Alicia Williamson, and so much more. As you sit at home or your office or wherever you may be, we encourage you to enter into this great time of fellowship with us and celebrate with us what God has done in all of His faithfulness. Welcome and stay with us now as we welcome Roger Breland and Truth.
It's Truth's 25th anniversary celebration featuring For Him, Dick and Mel Tunney, Alicia Williamson, with special appearances by Sierra, Ralph Carmichael, Bill Gaither, Sheila Walsh, Gary Chapman, Mark Lowry, Herman and Sharon Bailey, Steve Green, and Dr. Jerry Falwell. Now, celebrating their 25th anniversary, please welcome Roger Breland and Truth.
Spirit of praise, longing to stand in God's presence, rejoicing in the Lord always, lifting our hands in the temple, the banner of worship we raise. We have the Spirit of David, we have the Spirit of
How about Truth? Well, thank you very much. Amen. This is a historic night in our history. For 25 years, it's been our privilege to travel to the world. I've been asked often to describe the ministry of truth, and for years I tried to learn how to do that. I think I've come up with a simple formula. It's 300 people, wonderful people, like many of the people who are here tonight. It's 8,000 concerts all over the world. It's 2 million miles. It's 50 albums. It's tens of thousands of decisions for Jesus, and about 1 billion blessings, and 1 million of them have been this weekend. So we welcome you here. I hope it's been a wonderful weekend for you. It's been a glorious weekend for us, and this is going to be a great and a historic night. So we want to welcome all of you who are here. We want to welcome all of you who are watching by television. Many of you know us well. You've been our friends. We've slept in your homes. We've eaten fried chicken in your house. We call it the gospel bird. You've put us up overnight. The greatest people in the world, Christian people who have hosted us in their homes and in the churches around this country. We thank you so much for being so kind to us. We want you to enjoy this evening as much as we have enjoyed this weekend. But tonight is going to be the most special night of all, as Truth 1996 reminisces back through the ages of some wonderful, wonderful songs. So I'd like to introduce to you now a brand new package we put together that some of you who are listening and watching tonight sang years ago. It's called the Second Coming Package. Welcome, and thanks for being here tonight. God bless you.
For you, and you need a helping hand. Your brother said he'd help you, but he'll help you when he can. Jesus said he'll be back again. It'll be the final day. And don't you worry, he's on his way. Times are bad and people sad with a self-destructive look. And there's no use in trying to fight it, 'cause it's written in the book. Just open up your heart and sing this song, no matter what the people say. And don't you worry, he's on his way. Let the Lord lead the way.
Dear, it can be just a happy day.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. A better day is coming to you.
Let the Lord lead the way.
Things are getting back today. Tomorrow will be much worse. The words will come with the devil as he spreads his final curse. All you have to do is talk to Jesus every day. And don't you worry, he's on his way.
the Lord lead the way. Dear, it can be just a happy day.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. A better day is coming to you.
Let the Lord lead the way.
clap your hands. Snap your fingers. Snap your fingers is in the Bible somewhere. I'm not sure where it is. Back there by the maps. You ready? Now, Alicia's going to cue us when it's time for us to sing, so get ready. All right, lady. That's good.
Amen.
All right, good.
Amen. Amen. Sing it with me now. Come and listen to my story. I got a song about my Jesus.
My time with Truth was really an extension of college, a time of great learning. There was so much I didn't know, and it was a focused time on music, learning all the mechanics and the skills of singing, and ultimately the goal is to reach a place where communication is natural, and so I'm very grateful for my experience with Truth.
Something about I just cannot seem to explain. Well, it's just like a warm Sunday morning after a cold, cold rain. And it's magic.
Well, there are many people who start ventures, who begin ministries and begin work, but not many that keep it going for a long time. And the persistence of Roger Breland is honorable. To have a vision and to have a calling at the very beginning, but to live that out, that takes more than just gumption. That takes the enabling of God, but also faith. And I know that Truth has been through many ups and downs, sometimes insurmountable odds, difficulties, but God has preserved them. And it's great to see them still doing what they were called to do in the very beginning.
To explain. Well, it's just like a warm Sunday morning.
They've been a blessing to the world. They were certainly a blessing to us. Tonight, I'd like to introduce to you two wonderful people who traveled with us for several years. They're our special guests tonight. Chuck is a wonderful piano player, and the lady he plays for is a wonderful singer. Would you please welcome Alicia and Chuck tonight.
For years I shared that there's nothing so big that God can't handle it. There's nothing so small or insignificant that he doesn't care. Cast all your cares on him because he cares for you. I've shared it 3,000 times. It's a delight to share it again. In Jesus Christ, there is a hope. Do you see the people in the streets begging for a piece of bread? They have no place they can call their own. There's no place to rest or even lay their heads. Do you hear the voice of little children crying, crying for a mother's love? They've been left to face the world all by themselves, but they're not alone. They just need to know there is a hope. No matter what happens, there is a hope that overcomes all. We can stand on the promise. Jesus never, never fails. Even if the world should fall, there is a hope through all of life's changes. There is a God who's always the same. Oh, hope does not depend on only what is seen. when you see the world right around you, people crying out in lost despair. Realize that our Jesus is the greatest gift, and we must care, and we must share if we believe who Jesus really, who he really is. Then why don't we draw men to him? Are we satisfied having him all to ourselves, forgetting that we can show that there is a hope no matter what happens? There is a hope that will overcome all. You can stand on the promise. Jesus will never fail. Even if your world should fall, there's a hope through all of life's changes. There is a God who's always the same. Yes, he is. Hope does not depend on only what is seen. Real hope is found believing in God's name. His holy, holy, holy name. There is a hope in him. Do you believe it? There's hope in Jesus. Oh, this girl knows there's a hope. Yeah, there is a hope. There is hope, hope, hope. There is Hallelujah. Glory to God. In Jesus, in our Lord Jesus, in our wonderful Savior Jesus, there is a hope. I thank God for the ministry of truth. Thankful that I was there for 6 years, a little bit like heaven. I am thankful for our common bond, Jesus Christ. Centuries of division, misunderstanding, leading to suspicion, years of injustice, how ignorance confronts us and fills our Father's eyes with tears. His image is that of all races, reflecting in a rainbow of faces. Everyone's created by his hands. God's the one who chooses the color of a man. He makes no mistakes, but forms a perfect plan. God is the artist in the color of a man. Amen. Amen. City streets are filled with tension. Oh, a fear of the unknown feeds our apprehension. Oh, these differences will hurt us if we only see the surface and fail to find our common ground. Oh, love is an action that's braver, compelling us to love our neighbor.
soul and God's dear Son,
and hear him say, well done.
for that's worth everything. Just to know that my patience is forever.
Great songs really represent great people. And you are watching tonight some old footage of a video we made years and years ago. And in this audience tonight, some people are kind of holding their head down a little bit and wondering why they wore their hair that way. But I'll tell you, those are wonderful people. I'd like to introduce you to two of our finest. They made this weekend possible musically. Would you please welcome my friends, Dick and Mel Tunney. They're just the best. Welcome them tonight, please. Dick and Mel.
I heard about your struggle, and I know you're feeling trouble. And I don't want to say I understand the pain you're going through. I just want to tell you I'm praying for you. It's not an empty promise. I'm gonna lift you to the Father. 'Cause in my own strength I'm nothing, but there's power when I'm on my knees. I believe in praying, so I'm praying for you. God hears our prayers, and God knows our needs, and He will never give us more than we can bear. So because I believe God is listening, I'm praying for you. With Jesus interceding, I know there's power and there's healing. And calling on His name, we learn to trust the things we cannot see. He will always answer. So I'm praying for you, 'cause God hears our prayers, and God knows our needs, and He will never give us more than we can bear. So because I believe God is listening, I'm praying for you.
Thank you. I think one of the things that Dick and I learned in being in the group Truth more than anything is found in Lamentations that says, because of the Lord's great love, we are not consumed, for his compassions never fail. They are new every morning, so great is his faithfulness. Remember the Lord, remember his goodness, remember the hope to which you were called in his name. Remember the Lord, remember his faithfulness. He is our light, he is our strength. Remember the Lord. Remember the Lord, his blood and his body. Remember the grace that covers all our sin. Remember the Lord, remember his mercy. Lamb of God, giver of life, remember the Lord. God of the ages, Savior of man, mighty Redeemer, the great I God of the ages, Savior of man, mighty Redeemer, the great I am. Remember the Lord, remember his sacrifice. He is our way, he is our truth, he is our life. He is our God. Remember the Lord.
Thank you, Dick and Mel. Thank you, Dick and Mel. Wonderful music and wonderful people. Thank you for making this weekend what it is. Standing next to me is one of my former vocalists who's now a Nashville resident, and I'm happy to welcome tonight. And would you welcome with me Mr. Tim Marshall?
Thank you so much. I am here tonight representing the Gospel Music Association. It is a real pleasure for me to be here, not only as Director of Membership for the Gospel Music Association, but as a former member of Truth, riding the bus. You know, that was 85, 86, which was 11 years ago, which I cannot believe. But we are here to present this to Roger Breland and to Truth. I don't know if you can all see that, if you can get a shot of that. But I'd like to read it. It says, the Gospel Music Association, its board of directors and membership, congratulate Roger Breland and Truth on his 25th anniversary, recognizing the valuable contribution they have made to the world of gospel music, the influence they have had in leading people to a knowledge of Jesus Christ and in building his kingdom, for the impact they have had in nurturing and encouraging and providing opportunity for countless Christian artists, leading them in discovering their ministry and future career in gospel music. Thank you for your faithfulness, your dedication to the Lord and his calling, which has provided us all with a powerful example of God's love and the fulfillment of his purposes through your music and ministry. Through your struggles, successes, and triumphs, we have all been blessed and encouraged. It's presented this day, the 10th day of August, 1996. It's signed by Bruce Koblish, the president of the Gospel Music Association, and Roland Lundy, the chairman of the board. Mr. Breland, on behalf of the GMA and all of gospel music, we congratulate you on 25 wonderful years.
Thank you, Tim.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Roger, congratulations on 25 years of your wonderful ministry and the ministry of truth all over America. I know, speaking for myself, you and your group has touched me so many times. I've had some of the greatest spiritual moments of my life when I've been worshiping with or listening to truth sing and minister to my heart. And Roger, you're a very special friend. Do you remember in April when we were in Toledo at the Seagate Convention Center and you were there for my 20th anniversary? Roger, you gave me this pen. Now let me talk to you something about, buddy. When you gave me this pen, you shared with me, you said, John, I know you're always writing, you're taking notes, and I want to give you this pen because every time you pull it out and write a note or write anything, you'll think of it and pray for me. Roger, I want to tell you something, buddy. Now, that was April. I'm recording this in July. That's what, 4 or 5 months ago. Listen to me very carefully. There has not been a day that I've not prayed for you. It works like a charm. Every time I pull out this pen and I start writing, I think of Roger Breland. And I take a moment and I say, God bless him, God bless truth, God bless his family, God bless his ministry. I'm praying every day that 1996, 97 will be the greatest years. Hey, 25 good ones? Let's go for 25 more good ones. Anyway, buddy, I love you. I thank God for you. By the way, you have my pen. And if you're praying for me as much as I'm praying for you, we're both in good shape. Congratulations on 25 years.
Hi, Roger. I just wanted to add my voice to the so many voices across the nation, I would imagine across the world, who want to say congratulations to your tremendous ministry in music, but more than just music, the ministry that has been birthed out of truth. I can think of so many people's lives who have been changed eternally. Perhaps it's only when we all get home that we'll realize the impact that your vision and your purity and passion has had in so many people's lives. So I just want to say congratulations, 25 years. God bless you.
Thank you. It's a privilege to be able to share just a couple of words, and it, really only heaven will reveal the impact that truth has had on the churches and really the world in the last 25 years. But there are not enough awards or words or time in this telecast to equal the sacrifice that my mom and my dad have made for the last 25 years, the sacrifice that they've made, and it's worth it all. I'm thankful when Jesus comes, it really will be revealed because it's going to be great to see. Aren't you glad Jesus is coming back? And I'm thankful that he's coming. He died for the church and he's returning for the church. Praise the Lord. He died for it. He's returning for it. Let's celebrate the fact that the church is alive and well.
Been through battles before, storms and tempests and rocks on the shore.
people. Many a foolish conqueror has made the mistake of thinking that because he had forced the church of Jesus Christ out of sight, that he had stilled its voice and snuffed out its life. But God has always had a people. The powerful current of a rushing river is not diminished because it's forced to flow underground. The purest water is the stream that bursts crystal clear into the sunlight after it's fought its way through solid rock. There have been charlatans who, like Simon the magician, sought to barter on the open market that power which cannot be bought or sold, but God has always had a people, men who could not be bought and women who are beyond purchase. Yes, God has always had a people. There have been times of affluence and prosperity when the church's message has been nearly diluted into oblivion by those who sought to make it socially attractive, neatly organized, and financially profitable. It has been gold-plated, draped in purple, and encrusted with jewels. It has been misrepresented, ridiculed, lauded, and scorned. These followers of Jesus Christ have been, according to the whim of the times, elevated as sacred leaders and martyred as heretics. Yet through it all, there marches on that powerful army of the meek, God's chosen people that cannot be bought, flattered, murdered, or stilled. On through the ages they march. The church, God's church triumphant, alive and well.
Let the church be the church. Let the people rejoice. For we settle the question. We've made our choice. Let the anthems ring out, songs of victory swell. For the church triumphant is alive.
Listen, child of God, it's alive. Discouraged pastor, it's his church and it's alive. Lonely missionaries sow the seed with confidence. It's alive, my broken-hearted friend. Old saint, you're not alone and forgotten. The church is alive. Busy mother, cast your cares on Jesus. It's alive, young student. You're not alone in serving the Lord. Faithful father, there's rest in the Lord, and the church is alive. Cynical skeptic, you can kill God with your noisy unbelief. He's alive. So family of God, raise your hands and praise the Lord. For the church, God's church triumphant, is alive and well.
Sharon, I remember a number of years ago, Sandra Sims,
Yes.
our producer,
Right.
she said, Herman, if you could have a musical group or a program, if you had all of the money you ever wanted and you could put that together, I'm just curious, who would it be? And I said without hesitation.
Yes, you did.
Truth.
That's right.
Roger Breland and Truth, we want to give you our heartfelt congratulations for 25 years. This is the Rolls Royce, the premier, the Rolex of groups.
That's right.
They are the best, and you have made that possible. God bless you.
Well, I offer my congratulations to Roger Breland and Truth on your 25th anniversary. May the Lord continue blessing you and using you.
I met one of these young men when he was a youth pastor. Another was majoring in math at an Oklahoma university. Another one had just graduated from college, was on his way to join another group, and I talked him out of going. Me and Jesus. Well, the other one was ministering like we had never seen before. This is the way I'd like to introduce them. Would you welcome Kirk, Andy, Marty, and Mark? This is For Him.
Jesus lives. Where there is faith, there is a voice calling to keep walking. You're not alone in this world. Where there is faith, there is a peace like a child sleeping. Hope everlasting in He who is able to bear every burden, to heal every hurt in my heart. It is a wonderful, powerful place where there is faith. There's a man across the sea, never heard the sound of freedom ring, only in his dreams. There's a lady dressed in black, in a motorcade of Cadillacs. Daddy's not coming back, and our hearts begin to fall, and our stability grows weak. But Jesus meets our needs if we only believe. Where there is faith, there is a voice calling to keep walking. You're not alone in this world. Where there is faith, there is a peace like a child sleeping.
Jennifer.
I'm Deborah.
I'm Wendy.
And we're Sierra.
We want to say congratulations to you, Roger and Truth,
On 25 years of wonderful Christian music.
Hi, I'm glad to be here and participate in this occasion and add my congratulations to many years of wonderful service that Truth has given the church. And Truth, of course, is Roger Breland's brainchild. I remember the first time I met Roger. Truth, at that time, I don't think he had started it, but it was a flash in his eye, and it was his dream. Well, his dream has come true, and what he has done at a couple of different levels is just fantastic. As I travel the length and breadth of the country, I'm always running into Truth alumni. So Roger's had a ministry to the young people that have participated in Truth during the years, but the tremendous blessing and inspiration that he's brought to audiences across the nation, that's fantastic. So, Roger, congratulations on 25 years of ministry.
Like peering through a window blurred with rain, emotions run together in a flood of doubt and pain. We've prayed as best we can. Now we must leave it in His hands. Yet I know when my eyes fail to see, He is able. And even though it seems impossible to me, He is able. And the questions seem to haunt us night and day. Like, how could God allow my heart to be torn this way? Does He listen when I call? Is He even there at all? And yet I know when my eyes fail to see, He is able. And even though it seems impossible to me, He is able.
his labor. Amen. We have some wonderful people with us tonight, and this is a heartfelt thanks to me for some wonderful people from my own denomination. I grew up as a Southern Baptist, and these nice people were here tonight. And I want you to meet my friend, Mr. Wagner, and would you please come and share?
Well, Roger, under your direction, the ministry of truth over the past 25 years has had a profound influence in Southern Baptist ministers of music, students, and the direction of praise and worship all across America. We applaud you tonight on your creative and innovative contribution to Christian music. On behalf of Dr. James T. Draper Jr. and the Baptist Sunday School Board, we present this plaque to you in commemoration of this tremendous accomplishment. May God richly bless you and truth in the years ahead.
Well, thank you so very much. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Roger. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate you being here. Thank you very much.
Mine has been home to be with Jesus. And after a long, lengthy illness in which we really had to seek God's face in a mighty way to be able to get through it. And it was very difficult, very, very difficult, because I was very young and had 2 children to raise and was very much in love with my husband. And I could not, I couldn't really come to grips with the fact that I was going to lose him, and I knew I was. Unless God intervened and there was a miracle, he was going to go home to be with Jesus. And yet, in the midst of that great storm in our lives, we had peace because we knew that God was in control. And no matter what we did, we couldn't change the circumstance. We had to accept what he had for us. And his choice was to take Jeff home to be with him. And there have been some many, many hard days, but God knew me, and he knew he had to give me something concrete that I could hold on to that would get me through the hard times. And God gave a wonderful young man a song that has since become the #1 selling track in the country. And that song was written by Kim Noblet, and it was written just for my children and myself. And the title of that song is If You Could See Me Now. And he penned the words to that song the night after Jeff went home to be with Jesus, and told my brother that he said, I've got a song for Debbie. I didn't send her a card, didn't send her a note, but Jesus has given me a song. And once we heard that song, we knew that he had been in the presence of Jehovah, because this song fit my husband so well. It was amazing. And yet I knew God was looking down from heaven and saying to me, I love you, and I'm going to give you something that's going to help you through the hard times. And it has, because I know that Jeff is in the presence of Jesus. And if I could see him right now, I wouldn't want him to come back. I wouldn't want him to leave that beautiful place. You know, I would want him to stay. And he wouldn't want to come back. As much as he loved me and loved our children, he wouldn't want to come back here.
Our prayers have all been answered. I finally arrived. The healing that had been delayed has now been realized. No one's in a hurry. There's no schedules to keep. We're all enjoying Jesus, just sitting at his feet. If you could see me now, I'm walking streets of gold. If you could see me now, I'm standing tall and whole. If you could see me now, you'd know I'd seen his face. If you could see me now, you know the pain's erased. You wouldn't want me to ever leave this place if you could only see me now. My life and temporary trials have worked out for my good. To know it brought you glory when I misunderstood. And though we've had our sorrows, they can never compare to what Jesus has in store for us. No language can share. If you could see me now, I'm walking streets of gold. If you could see me now, well, I'm standing tall and whole. If you could see me now, you know I'd seen his face. If you could see me now, you know the pain's erased. If you could see me now, I'm walking streets of gold. If you could see me now, I'm standing tall and whole. If you could see me now, oh, you know I'd seen his face. If you could see me now, oh, you know the pain's erased. And you wouldn't want me to ever leave this perfect place. If you could only see me now. If you could only see me now. If you could only see me now.
I am excited to congratulate Roger Breland and Truth on 25 wonderful years on the road carrying the message of Christ to millions. I don't know of any similar musical team ministering for Christ that has had such an illustrious 25-year career. And there in Nashville, 96, I want to blend my voice with others in saying, happy 25th, Roger, and may God give you 25 more. You know, we were so delighted when we heard about this celebration that our board of trustees gathered together here at Liberty University and decided to do something special for you. We thought we'd make a symbolic gift to Truth and to you, Roger Breland, to use as you please, a major gift, $25 million, to use as you please. And if you believe that, I have a bridge I want to sell you. But I do want to come back to the ground and say, Roger, you're the greatest. You're an anointed man of God. My daughter-in-law sang on your team for a long time, Sherry Beeman Falwell. And some of the finest students at Liberty have gone your way, and we've had your sons here, students at Liberty. We feel like we're a part of the Truth team, and though I'm not there with you, my heart is, and our prayers are that the best is yet to come. God bless.
I first met Roger Breland in 1968 at Spring Hill Baptist Church, where he was minister of music. A few years later, I was asked to be the drummer for his group, the Varsity Singers, which was the forerunner for the group Truth. In the last 25 years, it's been amazing to see how God has used Roger and the group Truth. He's not only used this group to touch millions of people around the world in concerts, and many people have come to Christ, but he's changed the lives of the members of Truth, many of whom have gone on to have their own powerful ministries. My, what a legacy Roger is leaving for the body of Christ. When I think of Roger and Linda Breland, I think of one word: faithfulness. I've witnessed the faithfulness of God to them as a family and as a ministry, and the faithfulness they have used in pursuing the mission God gave them. Congratulations on 25 years of ministry, Roger Breland and Truth.
I'm standing here with Chris Thomason from Integrity Music.
Integrity Music has had the distinct pleasure of being the ministry and music partner in creating tapes and CDs that have literally sold around the world in over 100 nations, and now over 350,000 pieces of product have been sold to minister to people. And we consider it an honor and a privilege to be with you here tonight, Roger, and present you with a plaque rejoicing in God's faithfulness of 25 years of ministry.
Thank you, Chris. God bless you. Thank you, Integrity Music. This is Truth with Jesus Never Fails.
So many souls have tested him throughout the course of time. So many still reach out to him with broken hearts in mind. Every one of them must say, with no exception, that they find Jesus never fails. Oh no. Even in the days of old, he brought his people through. And then he came to show his love and died for me and you. Then he rose again to prove that every story had been true. Jesus never fails. Jesus never fails. Jesus never fails. You might as well get thee behind me, Satan. You cannot prevail, because Jesus never trouble I find so hard to bear. I know I could not make it without Jesus being there. It's so encouraging to know, however deep you're in despair, that my Jesus, he never fails. So what can I do to prove to you? Tell me, how can you deny? No untold facts, no mysteries. It's all so cut and dry. On the witness stand of your life, I'll be the first to testify that Jesus never fails.
Roger, Gloria, and I wish that we could be with you on this very special day. 25 years of faithful service. You've been a credit to our industry. God bless you as you continue to work for the cause of Christ and His kingdom.
Hi, I'm Gary Chapman, and I hold the rather unique honor of being probably one of about 4 people in Christian music that didn't ever sing in truth. I don't know if I just wasn't good enough or just not cute enough. They were all so cute. Remember that? They were all so very cute. I can't imagine how many miles you must have put on all those vans and buses and how much joy you must have brought to that many people's lives. God bless you. 25 years. That's amazing. Should I do this again with some makeup? I feel like I'm shining a little.
Some things never change. In 1981, we recorded a song, Majesty. It's a signature song with us, and I want Truth 1996 to sing it. Our most recent #1 song, and we've had a lot of songs that haven't been #1, but thank God we've had some that have been. Jody McBrayer especially will sing tonight, The Mind of Christ. So would you be kind enough to welcome Truth with Majesty and even sing along with us?
Majesty, worship His majesty. Unto Jesus be all glory, honor, and praise. Yes, majesty, kingdom authority, flow from His throne unto His own, His anthem raise. So exalt, lift up on high the name of Jesus, the name of Jesus, magnify, come glorify Christ Jesus the King. Majesty, worship His majesty. to receive when others reject, to treat each one with true respect, to shield when others throw stones, to be with the one who's all alone, to think and choose to see the very best, to live like this. Oh, it's nothing less than to possess the mind of Christ, my highest goal, the Lord's delight and the desire of my soul, Lord, the Father's heart, it must always guide our lives. If I will have in me the mind of Christ, to build up when others tear down, to seek the lost until they're found, to give grace where it's needed most, rejecting pride when others boast, to sacrifice my all without regret, to live like this. Oh, it's nothing less than to possess the mind of Christ, my highest goal, the Lord's delight, the desire of my soul, the Father's heart will always guide my life. Oh, if I will have in me the mind of Christ, you see, it's my highest goal, the Lord's delight, the desire of my soul, the Father's heart will always guide my life. Oh, if I will have in me the mind of Christ. Oh, help us, Lord, the mind of Christ.
Hi, this is Mark Lowry. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate Roger Breland and Truth for an incredible ministry for 25 years. Hey, Roger, did you have any idea 25 years ago you'd still be doing the same thing? Hey, congratulations.
Kelly, hasn't this been a great night?
It's been a wonderful celebration.
Well, this nationwide audience of friends has gathered to celebrate the occasion of the 25th anniversary celebration of Truth. Formed in 1971, Truth is one of the most enduring names in contemporary Christian music. Its founder, Roger Breland, has blazed a trail that hundreds of musicians have followed, and along the journey, Truth has produced some of the most significant names in the Christian music industry. Well, it's no wonder that 25 years, 2 million miles, over 50 albums, and countless #1 hits later, Truth is among the most well-known and trusted names in the Christian music industry. The music and its musicians is the product of 3 decades, 6 presidential administrations, and a dozen world conflicts. Although there have been dramatic changes in the Truth style of music and fashion, one distinctive is changeless, and that is the message. The shameless proclamation of salvation through Christ has not grown quiet through the years. Although Truth has consistently remained on the cutting edge, they have never veered off course or compromised their message. For this reason, tens of thousands of people will be in heaven someday because 25 years ago, a young man and his family obeyed the voice of God and followed his call. Roger, Linda, and the entire Breland family, we are thankful for your sacrifice. We have been moved by your music, touched by your committed lives, and inspired by the faithfulness of God.
Congratulations on your 25th anniversary.
Thank you, Don and Kelly, and I would like to reminisce about all the years and the wonderful things that have happened for a long time. Unfortunately, time would not allow me to do that. This weekend has been a wonderful weekend for us in Nashville, Tennessee. There have been a lot of blessings, a lot of laughter, and surprisingly, a lot of tears. These have been great days and tough days. But you know, the people who've been with Truth are not just travelers. They really are road builders. They've built inroads into places that I never dreamed we could go. Most of those roads have been built even after they left our ministry. But I'm so thankful what God has allowed us to do. And without the wonderful people who are the Truth alums, it would not be possible. And without all you wonderful people who are watching tonight, who supported us over the years, it would not be possible. Like many of my friends have said, Roger, I hope there are another 25 years after this one. Well, I hope so too. We tried to say, how do we describe musically 25 years? I sat a few months ago with my friends Dick and Mel Tunney and just said, hey, would you write a song for our anniversary? And they asked me to tell them what I wanted them to say, and I didn't know. I just said 25 years simply means that God has been faithful. They called me a few days later and read me the lyrics of a wonderful song that is our finale tonight. Truth will begin, and this is the faithfulness of God.
The destiny of a man is held within the Father's master plan.
The dreams we dream, the choices that we make, determine the road we'll take in this journey. People come, people reminding us of the frailty of mankind. But Jesus' love gives us hope that endures. Only one thing is sure. Only one thing. Our God is faithful. Our God is real. Steadfast in truth, with power to heal. In every weakness, we find Him strong. We stand assured of the faithfulness of God. Through the years, my heart has come to know I can trust in God.